Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our business session tonight. My name is Dixon Shangala. I'm a husband to one wife, Joyce, and we have been blessed with two teenagers aged between 14 and 20. Like most people, I had a dream. I had big dreams when I was growing up. I went to school, I studied telecommunications engineering, and I was lucky to get a job with a leading firm in Kenya. But like the case for most people in employment today, I found myself looking for a new job shortly after joining the organization while engaging in side hustles to bridge the financial gap in my pay. Having realized that the salary I was getting was not enough to afford a decent life for my family in the city. I changed jobs 3 times. I went back to the university, and this did not offer a solution to my finances. After 10 years in this rat race, I was certain that even if I worked till retirement, I was going to retire poor. I kept asking myself, how can I escape the rat race legally? Maybe start a business, but then I didn't have the capital. I looked at my savings, and truth be told, whatever I had saved could not even afford to a holiday for my family, and therefore it was not sufficient to start any business. One Saturday afternoon in the year 2008, while on a side hustle, I received an invitation through a young boy for a business talk. Now, this invitation struck my attention because it talked about a business that I could start part-time while with unbelievable low startup costs. And it also it had minimum risks. So these three things combined struck my attention. And I chose to attend the business presentation. I learned through the opportunity that if I take the opportunity and do it, then I could be able to generate full-time income in about 2 to 5 years. And I didn't want to even hear more of this. I was convinced that if 50% of what the presenter shared with me that night was true, then it is worth my investment. And I made the decision to get started. And because I could see the opportunity to make money through colleagues at work, I could see I could make money through friends, relatives, neighbors, and anyone I interacted with. And this was what I'd been looking for all my life. I worked the business, and immediately within the first week, I was able to make some profits, enough to improve my breakfast. This was one of the key things that was really hurting me. Every morning I looked at what was being offered to my children, what I was offering to my family. I felt like I was a failure. So when I got some profits, I realized that I could change my breakfast immediately. And that was one goal that I achieved within the shortest time in the business. At the end of the month, I made quite some sales, and the company I'm going to share with you about paid me a bonus. This bonus again was very exciting. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was sufficient to actually pay my electricity bill and my water bill. And I felt I was in the right place. In 1 year, in the opportunity, the business paid me a bonus 3 times my salary. And I continued working the business part-time. But in 2015, I received a bonus that made me make a decision to quit employment and give this business full attention. Courtesy of this opportunity that I'm going to share with you tonight, I am enjoying the benefits of quality time with my family. I'm enjoying the benefits of owning a home in Nairobi. I'm presenting this opportunity tonight from my own home. I'm enjoying owning a car for my family. I'm enjoying being a property owner in at least 5 counties in the Republic of Kenya. The other good thing that I am happy about this, the decision I made to start this opportunity is that I've been able to move my children. Now they attend good schools. And to crown it all, I am a proud owner of a successful international business without any hassles involved in running a traditional business. The future to me looks bright, and every day my dreams are being validated one at a time. This has been such a great success, a successful venture, and I'm always happy to share it with everyone. I'm going to share the secrets to my success, as well as some little information about the wonderful company that has changed my life. If you like it, we can get started tonight. If you don't like it, it's also fine. Allow me to share my screen with you so that we may proceed together. Otherwise, the business has been very good to me, and I know it can also change the lives of many people that are on this call tonight and looking for a way of, changing or adding an extra coin in their pocket. I would like to start by talking about distribution, because for you to make money, there must be some trade. And in trade, there's always someone producing or someone selling a service, and there must be a consumer. These are two very critical people in any business or in any trade. So for you to make money as a producer or a service provider, then you've got to produce, sell a service to a consumer. So you need consumers because they make life, they make things move in our life. Now, as you can see from this, we have various ways of distribution. And one of the ways of distribution that we have, or one channel of distribution, is that we call direct selling, which is a link between the producer is directly linked to the consumer. So that means from production, the produce or the service goes direct to the consumer without any other people in between. And this is one of the least distribution modes in use today. But I'm going to talk a little bit about it because it is one of the modes that has produced some of the finest, rich, and stable entrepreneurs in this world. The other channel of distributions, I'll group them together because they are more or less related, are the three that you can see, which involve middlemen in between. And all these three channels affect the consumer at the end. Why do I say this? When a producer produces a produce for the consumer and it goes through middlemen, the cost of this product increases. And as the cost of the product increases, the person who shoulders all these costs that come in between is the consumer. You will agree with me today that some of the agents or some of the middlemen that include agents like advertising agencies and wholesalers are some of the few richest people in this universe. Yet they don't produce what they distribute or what they are marketing. Their business is to pick the product, use it to make money at the expense of the end user, who is the consumer. So as a consumer, you are the most taxed person, because you spend to make sure that all these people make money for their living. So while you need the product, you pay the price for it being distributed to you by middlemen. Now, the model that I talked first of direct selling is the model that has changed my life. And for you to be able to do this successfully, then you need to partner with a great producer. You need a great producer, a producer who produces quality products, products that are basic requirements for everyone in this world. I'll take, for example, soap. Everybody on this call tonight took a shower, made some washing today. You washed your dishes, you washed your clothes. So we all need soap. Now, because we all need this soap, there are producers that are producing soap, but the qualities differ. Now, agencies, wholesalers, and retailers stock what moves, what the customer really wants, but they make sure that it doesn't reach the customer directly. It has to reach them, the customer, through them. So the agency does advertising, the wholesaler stocks buys in bulk from the producer, and therefore the producer would want to partner with the wholesaler, because then he would have made his money. The retailer does not have financial muscle to buy bulk, so he can only buy from a wholesaler who now bought bulk and subdivided. Now that increases the cost, as I said, and therefore we are going to look at a great company that has enabled me be who I am today through distribution. I'm going to introduce to you a company by the name Neolife. Neolife is a company that I joined in 2008, and I made the decision to join this company after thorough research to find out what the company offers and to find out very many details about the company that I'm going to share. One of the very great things that touched me is the story of the founder. The founder of Neolife is someone who is down to earth. He started this business at the age of 19, and it was through a challenge, a health challenge, and the solutions that her mother administered to him when he was a child. And when he reached the age of 19, he realized he can partner with great minds on a mission to make the world a happier and a healthier place to live in. And who are these great minds? The great minds are the scientists and researchers who form the scientific advisory board of the company Neolife. These are some of the guys who are involved in the research, the formulation of the formulas for all our products. They do the tests to ensure that the products are fit for human consumption, they are fit for the environment, and they deliver the results that they say. Now, we are guided by values, and these values are what make Neolife stand, have made Neolife stand since 1958 when it was found. One of the greatest values that we dearly uphold is absolute integrity. We strictly adhere to integrity in everything we do. The other thing that we really talk about, or we really live, is that we value you. Everybody who has joined this call for the first time, if you are looking for an opportunity, if you are looking to hear more about the company that gives you products, then you can attest to the fact that we value you. We give you priority. I'm assuring you tonight that Neolife gives priority. For the years I've worked with Neolife, it has always valued me, and it takes me to be number one. The same way we treat our customers. We treat you and we value as number one. We also have a value that is very important about our products, and that is we give you products that work. I can attest that these products have made me be the person I am today. A few years ago, I looked a little old, but the climax of it all is that these products helped me rescue my dad from prostate problem. It has also helped my son overcome asthma. At the age of 14, he is now free of asthma. And I tried this by taking him to a private school in a cold place for the last 2 years, and he was able to work, to study without any disruptions, and now he's ready to join Form 1, again, in another cold area. I thank God for the person who brought Neolife to my life. Um, we are also presenting to you an opportunity tonight, which is an equal opportunity for all. You start today, you started way back like me, we are all treated the same by this company. So be sure that you're joining a company that treats you equally to everyone else. Another very important value of this company is that we have a long-range vision. Long-range vision in that since 1958, the company has continually transformed itself to meet the needs of the time. Today, we are talking about challenges like COVID-19. And one of the very important things about this company is that it has products that have helped many of us to remain at our peak in our immune to actually navigate this difficult time. So if you are here and you have not used any of our products, I urge you to try one of our products called ProVitality. I'll talk about it a little later. And you realize that within a short time, your immunity will have really improved. I'm going to talk briefly about our products. I won't go deep into them because the person who invited you here is available for you and will share with you a link to our website that will help you to be able to access and read more, learn more about the products that we have so that you can understand them and you can make an informed decision. But we have a wide range of products broadly categorized as home care products. These are products that we use for our homes, to clean our homes. We have detergents, we have soaps, we have softeners. All these are meant to make your home clean and your environment clean. We have food supplements, which also we have vitamins, minerals, and many more supplements that are custom made to make sure that your systems are performing at their peak. The other products that we have are skincare products. We'll talk about skincare products as we move on in a brief. But these are products that help me make lots of money. When I started, I was a little younger and I looked very old. But I started using the skincare products. They changed my looks, and a few of my colleagues bought into my look and what I was using to look the way I was looking then, and they started using the products. And I made lots of money through the skincare products. We also have products that are for our bodies, just body lotions for after a shower. We have shower gels and the like. I want to talk a little bit about our health because it is very important. And I want to share a few facts that as we grow old, we feel energetic. As we grow, we feel energetic. But as we age, we start now getting tired. And with time, we get sickly. I can attest that most of us who are over 50 or anyone who is over 50 would attest to this fact, that they tend to get more sickly than they used to when they were young. And this is a fact. The other fact is that we feed ourselves with the wrong foods. And I would say we do it deliberately because we know, but we do it because of lifestyle. We are in a fast-moving life. We want to move fast, and we can't sit and take enough time to prepare our own meals. So we want fast-moving, we go for fast-moving foods, junk, and these are wrong foods that we eat. This is the wellness pyramid that Neolife has designed to guide us on how to feed. And it tells us what we should consume most. The most or the largest part of our life should comprise of physical activity and weight management. Then we need to eat a lot of whole grains, a good portion of fruits and vegetables, a little of proteins, and a small amount of fats and sugars. However, most of us, because of our fast life, we have reversed the pyramid upside down. So we do very little of physical activity and weight. Some of us are still working even now, and we don't create time for physical activity. We eat lots of whatever we eat, junk foods and all that are full of fats and sugars, very high in proteins and not good proteins. We eat very little of fruits. Actually, fruits, we have reserved them for the sick. If you go to visit someone in hospital today, you carry fruits. But if you ask, when did you last eat fruits? Some of us do not even remember. And whole grains, we hardly consume. Now, the solution is there. What solutions do we have? The very first important and necessary solution is cellular nutrition. We need to feed our cells. So we need to feed our body, starting with the cells, because the cell is the smallest but greatest organ in our body that requires to be healthy so that it is able to function normally, that it is able to take in nutrients and it's able to excrete waste. So the first cell on my left is a healthy cell. You can see waste nutrients come in and waste goes out completely. The other one shows some deposits. That means there is some waste that is retained in the body, and also there are some nutrients that not even reach our body. Now we have a product called TreeNN. TreeNN helps feed our cells, and it enhances our metabolism and improves nutrients utilization by up to 50%. So the second solution that Neolife provides, or that we all need to actually employ in our life, is a complete protection. You have fed your cell, you also need to protect it. So how do you protect it? You can only protect it if you're following the Neolife wellness pyramid to its fullest. So you need to eat lots of whole grain, and if you're not consuming enough whole grains, then you need TreeNN from Neolife. If you're not getting enough of fruits and vegetables, which I can attest we don't, because one, the fruits are expensive. Two, the fruits that are in the market are not fresh. Then it means we all are deficient of fruits and vegetables in our diet. So we need to take carotenoid complex, which is a product that gives us the daily requirement of fruits and vegetables in one capsule. Then we also need proteins. We also need some good proteins for our body, and Neolife Shake provides that. Now we also need to work on fats and sugars that are deposited in our body through what we eat. And for us to do that, we need Salmon Oil Plus. So we have this product called Pro Vitality, which provides a one sachet of product to take in a day, which gives us all that we need to make sure that we are able to provide protection to our body on a daily basis. So you can turn to the person who invited you, get more information about this product, and it will be of help. So I talked about detergents, so I'm not going to talk about them again, but one thing we need to know is that our detergents are concentrated, versatile, very economical, and earth-friendly. So when you buy 1 liter, for example, of Super 10, it will give you up to 10 liters of a detergent because you dilute it. And therefore, you can use it, it is economical and gives you more. The beauty about it is that it's earth-friendly. So when you use it, you can also use it in your environment and it has no effect. So much for that. I would want to talk about skincare products in a minute or so. This is a Neolife offers you a self-spa treatment in 3 simple steps. You get these products for yourself and you can do it from home. You cleanse, you balance, and you activate your cell using the products, and you start looking younger for longer. I want to skip that and go to the main topic of tonight, which is the opportunity that this company Neolife offers you. Neolife manufactured all these products, and after manufacturing all these great products, the founder and his team took cognizance of the fact that world over, the customer has been the most taxed person in any form of business. So they opted to use the first model of distribution, that is direct selling, to distribute their products to their customers. And so this eliminated the middlemen. This eliminated middlemen, and these middlemen now, whatever the middleman would have taken is shared between the company and the consumer. So you, who is the consumer, becomes a partner with the company Neolife. And when you partner with Neolife, it gives you a starter pack. The starter pack comes with the product that I've talked about, Pro Vitality, and it comes with some literature to help you manage your business. And there are 3 basic things that you need to do to be successful in this business. And these we term as our 3 daily success habits. The 3 daily success habits are what have made me be who I am today. I have made money, I am in good health, and I'm now an investor. And all this is just through implementing the 3 daily successful habits. What are these 3 daily successful habits? One of them is using the products. I am a religious user of Neolife products. I've used the products since I joined. I've shared the products with my family, friends, relatives, and everyone I meet. I talk about this company products passionately. I use the products because I'm promoting my own business. I use the products because they are the best in the market. And if you have never used them, please try them and give me a call if you have any concern about the products. So use the products because you need to promote your own business. You cannot, for example, own a butchery and you go buy meat from another butchery. So when you open a butchery, you promote your own business. So you buy and eat the meat from your butchery so that customers get affirmation that what you're selling is acceptable, is good, and they also join you. The second success habit that I'll talk about is sharing the products and the opportunity. How do we share the products? Talk to someone about the products. You can share with them a brochure through the social media. You can physically talk to someone about the product by identifying some of the challenges to them or talking to them about the benefits of some of the products, and the customer may be interested. So when you talk to the customer about the features of our products, they would show interest. And when they show interest, now you introduce the product in detail to them and offer them to sell, ask them for a sale. The other thing that I'm going to dwell on is the opportunity. So you share the opportunity. Neolife offers an equal opportunity to everybody. And therefore, share the opportunity so that you make people also change their lives. So how do we share the opportunity? Now, when you started the business, you sign up as a partner or a distributor of Neolife products. You also are requested not to be selfish. Share with everyone you meet about the opportunity, about the products, and they make a decision. If someone wants to buy the products and not to become a distributor, those are good people because they become your customers. So you make sales profits from them. The other people who also want to make some extra income, like Tom, Mary, and Joe, would buy from you. And would join the company and make money like you. So you need to show them how to also get some customers, how to share the products, and how to share the opportunity. When you help three people like this, you become a director in the company and you recognize as such, and you make some extra income in form of a bonus of over 50,000 Kenya shillings. And this is part-time. For people who are working, you can embrace this and make some extra income. 50,000 is enough money to pay rent for a 2-3 bedroom house in a modest estate in Nairobi, Kenya. And for someone who is working, if you can make 50,000 extra, then you have at least made a great step. Because I was sharing with a friend the other day, and it was like, I've realized that employment is just to help me pay my bills, but I cannot be successful through employment. I don't know whether there is someone employed here who is experiencing the same, or who is able to save enough for investment or for retirement. Now, when you also do this business, you keep working with the people you have shown to start the business, help them to also become directors like you. What happens? The company now recognizes you more and even pays you more handsomely for the effort that you've done to help Joe, Mary, and Tom to become directors. The more people you help to make money, the more money you also make. Last but not least, in our daily success habits is personal development. Now, you need to surround yourself with successful people to learn the tips of becoming successful. You need also to read books, listen to motivational tips, and have time to share with people who have succeeded so that you learn the tricks that they have used to succeed so that you make less mistakes. With that, you will be successful in your life. I think that 3 daily success habits are as simple as I've put them. They are the habits that have made me who I am today. I practice them daily. I have never failed to practice them since I joined in 2008. And I'm living a life that I'm certain that my future is going to be great compared to when I was in employment. Friends, I want to request that you turn to the person who invited you, ask them, what does it take to get started? And when you get this, please effect it. Before I call the meeting to a close, I want to invite a very special friend. This is someone whom we share a lot in common, I think, in terms of life. I've seen her do this business in a great way. I saw the business. I can attest that the business has changed her life, and she has touched many more lives, just like I have been doing. And she's the best person to just give you a brief of what this business can do to you before we close the meeting. Help me welcome Patricia Mwangi Wainaina to just share with us briefly before we close the session. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. I hope to see you start your journey, and I hope to meet you as we travel the world together with Neolife. God bless you. Patricia, welcome.
Thank you, Dixon, for a wonderful presentation. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can see you and you're very audible.
Thank you. All right. You've done an excellent job. You've explained it the way a scientist would explain it. Now, my name is Patricia Mwangi Wainaina. I am married to a tall, handsome, and kind-hearted gentleman. I want to kindly allow me to share my screen because I always feel a story makes more sense when people can see pictures. So allow me to share my screen so that you can easily understand what I'm saying. I came across this opportunity very, very many years ago. When I left the university, I thought because I'm well educated, I have an honors degree in biology and chemistry, I thought I'd automatically get a job. But I realized simply because you're well educated is no guarantee you will ever find a job. And it was really becoming very difficult. I had shared earlier that I am married. Let's see whether my slides are going to move. Yes, that is my best half. That was taken a few years ago when we had gone for an outdoor activity. As I said, he's tall, handsome, and kind-hearted. That's the family I come from. I'm blessed to come from a large family. We are 8 children. You can see my parents in the middle, and I have 5 tall, handsome brothers and 2 very beautiful sisters. The 2 extra ladies, they're actually my sisters-in-law. So you can imagine, I'm out of campus. I don't come from a rich family, neither are we poor. We're a middle-income family. I've left the university and I cannot get a job. It was really, really proving to be very frustrating because first and foremost, I had studied very hard. My parents have really inculcated the virtue of hard work in us. So I had worked very hard. I had gotten good grades, and without a job and knowing that there were 7 behind me, it was really eating into me. It had gotten into a point that for me to get into town, I would have to ask my mother for 20 shillings. And that really, really
Patricia, we've lost you.
high office to come to the hostels to check how I am, bring me fruits. So we had become really, really close. So I called her and I shared with her my frustrations. And I remember I called her one evening. Those days there were no cell phones, or the ones who owned cell phones were the rich. So I was calling from a phone booth, and I was praying that my coins don't get swallowed, as we used to say. So she shared with me that she had found something that I could do that could make me some money and keep me very, very busy. So I asked her, what is that? So come to my house and I'll explain. So the following day, I went to her house. She explained what Dixon explained. I understood nothing. Friends, I have a scientific background. I'd never done business in my life. So I didn't join this business because I understood it. I joined it because I trusted Anne, and also because I knew she could not be getting me into anything that was bad. Like most people, I was very scared because I was like, look, I've never done business, but she reassured me. She told me, don't worry, you'll be taught how the business works. I thought, I have a brain, I can still learn. And she said, you'll be supported. I loved that. So I said, okay, I'm going to join. Like most people, I did not have the startup capital. I borrowed the money from a friend and I started. And building the business, of course, has had its challenges. I feel my major challenges have been self-doubt. Really doubted whether I could ever. And you're like me and wondering, wow, would I ever be able to do a presentation like Dixon or be able to talk like Patricia? Don't worry, you have a lot of company. I had a lot of doubts, but I had people to work with me. I faced a lot of rejection. As I shared earlier, I have an honors degree in biology and chemistry. So some people who knew that had performed well in school, had attended my graduation, they're like, I mean, why are you wasting your time selling soap? I mean, do something that is more dignified. I remember there were times I had no money. I'd have to walk to town. and I could never use the highway because I was scared people would see me walking. I would go to church and I would be very scared of even being at the front of the church, because being Catholic, you kneel at many times at Mass and people can see the soles of your shoes. So I used to sit right at the back. So I know what it is to really, really struggle in life. And many times I would not tell my parents any of this because I didn't want to give them additional stress. So I thought to myself, I'm the firstborn. I should be the one who is actually working to make it. But Neolife comes through for you if you work. No money falls from the sky, but if you work, I could already with time I began to see the difference Neolife would make to my life and the lives of those around me. First of all, I have enjoyed better health. When I was in my 20s, I used to struggle a lot with my back and with my knees. I'd have to be on physiotherapy and bed rest. And the doctor would be like, why are you having issues with your back and your knees? I mean, you're young, you have no children, you're not overweight. Courtesy of the products we have, I've been able to manage all those challenges to a point that I'm able to pursue one of my greatest hobbies, which is mountaineering. I was on Mount Kilimanjaro about a week ago. So there we are with my friends. And for me, it was the 5th time to be on Kilimanjaro. So I really, really thank God that courtesy of the products, I'm able to pursue my hobbies. When you look at my nuclear family, my father used to have very bad high blood pressure for very, very many years, for about 20 years. So when I got involved in Neolife, we made changes to the diet at home. Dixon did a great presentation on how we should eat, because supplements are not a substitute. You have to try to eat well. So we made changes to the diet at home and he started supplementing. My father is approaching 8th floor. Yeah, he's extremely brilliant. He lectures at Strathmore University. In fact, he tells his friends, just talk to my daughter, she has the solution for you. Another close member of my family was diagnosed with cancer last year. Alongside his conventional treatment, he's religiously on our supplements. It's amazing the improvement he's making. So anybody who tells me these products do not work, they don't know what they're talking about. A few minutes ago, I was having a conversation with one of my friends. She's a medic. And you know, some, not all, some medics can be very, very skeptical about our products. So for a long time, I'd been sharing with her about the supplements and she's like, those things of yours. But you know, what I love about this business, just share. I mean, when their time comes, they will come to you. I always say people change, not because they see the light, but because they feel the heat. So she's been struggling a lot with stomach issues. She's been on a lot of medication. And that medication, one of the side effects, it has corroded her stomach lining. So I told her, look, there was a time in my life I was going through a very tough time. So I developed ulcers. And I shared with her that aloe vera plus and zinc worked wonders. So the other day she ordered aloe vera plus and she told me, you know, Patricia, on the very first day after I took it, I felt different. No gas, no whatever, but she admitted, you know, I'm just a proud medic. So I couldn't call you to tell you that I was feeling better. I was thinking maybe that's a coincidence. So she's already been on it like for less than 50 ml. We tell people to take 50 ml minimum. Skeptical as she is, she's been taking 40 ml and it has helped. She's sharing it with her colleagues. They're like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, this product is really, really helping. So you see, you're able to improve the lives of other people. And always say you can't put a monetary value to seeing people's lives get better. All right. I've been able to have total time freedom, which means I wake up when I want to wake up. I go to sleep when I want to go to sleep. I'm able to work from home. Oh, I love that fact of working from home. As I shared earlier, we are a large family, and to be able to raise that number of children, you really need to work very hard. So my mother, being an ICU nurse, would be away many nights. And there's one thing I prayed to God is that I'd want to be able to work from home so that I can be able to take care of my family. And I say, be very careful what you pray for and what you wish for. God give it to me completely. So I don't have those stresses of commuting, you know, the traffic of Nairobi. Yeah. And as I said, because of the time freedom, I'm able to organize these fun activities. It's my part-time income. It's my part-time passion. So life is good. I'm able also to support my husband run his tutoring consultancy. So I always tell myself I'm the marketer. So my husband is one of those people who teaching is a calling. It's one of the reasons I married him. So I'm quite happy marketing his tutoring consultancy, and I do all that from home. And the other benefit that I've gotten from this business is realizing that God has given you the talent to better other people's lives, to help them improve as people. As you can see, there is one of my team members. She had risen one of the ranks in Neolife. So I had gone to pin her. We have special pins and recognition that we give to people, that you realize people are becoming more confident, courtesy of you introducing them to the business. Their leadership skills are getting better. They're able to even make extra money to pay for activities that they like to get involved in. That is very special. They're able to improve their lives. I've been able to make investments that I never thought possible. And another thing I love about Neolife is that when you join Neolife, you're not just joining a business, you're joining a very, very supportive family. I was sharing with someone who is going through a lot of self-doubt. I mean, when I contacted him, I could tell this is a person who can do the business. But from talking to him and him opening up, he has a lot of self-doubt. And I was telling him, it's one of the reasons he needs to join Neolife, because Neolife is such a supportive family. It's amazing. I remember during my wedding, those are some of my colleagues. Some of them are actually on this call. The MC, Fred Kishuki, is actually on this call. Anne Gao is on this call. I think even Mary Mengo is on this call. Pascal Olo flew all the way from South Africa to attend my wedding. The lady in orange, my best maid, is my upline. She's the one who introduced me to Neolife. Surely, what kind of a business do you find where people support you like that? You can see also my other colleagues, Paul Mwatu is there, Fred Kasia, all these people actually attended my wedding. It's a family you get into, people who support you even in your major life milestones in life, and a business that actually encourages you to get closer to God. It's an amazing business. I've had a closer relationship with God courtesy of this business, courtesy of the values that we are taught to have and to follow that law that we have inside us, that to do good and avoid evil. Of course, my future is extremely bright with Neolife, extremely bright. I continue thanking God for this business, that to continue being a change agent in other people's lives. And in terms of health, in terms of wealth, we want all that. And with Neolife, I see that as a reality. So for the guests who are on the call, probably you're like me, who feared whether they could even do this business. Don't worry, we shall support you. We always say, beg, borrow, but don't steal the money to start. And I challenge people, if you're in this business or you're in this call and you don't have the money to start, it means financially you're in the red. You need to find the money to start. And the money is there. Yeah. For those who don't want to do the business, you need to use these products. These products, as Dixon says, and I've attested to them, they are second to none. I have a scientific background, so I can understand the quality of our products. You owe it to yourself to be healthier, to use quality products. You owe it to yourself. So even if you don't do this business, you're not interested in doing the business, kindly use these products. They will change your life. You will wonder why you have not been using them before. And for those who don't want any of that, there are people around you who can change courtesy of this business, who can earn better incomes, who can be healthier. Give those referrals to the person who invited you if the business and the products are not for you. All right. Don't go consulting every Tom, Dick, and Harry. They were not in this presentation. You are the one in this presentation. And let me be the first one to welcome you aboard, because if I can do it from that beginning of doubt and wonder whether I could ever do this business, guess what? You can do it better, we shall walk with you. Thank you. God bless. And I hand back to you, Dixon.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Patricia. Every time I listen to your testimony, I feel like joining the business afresh. One thing that Patricia did not mention is that in her line of duty or side hustle, or what she does by the side, she actually came in across my daughter, and she really influenced her in terms of how she presented herself, how she mentored her. And when the girl came home, she never talked to her about Neolife, but when she came home, she just talked to me and told me, Dad, I want to do what you do. And today she's a student, but she makes her money out of this opportunity. So we only pay fees, the rest she takes care of herself. So thank you so much for taking your time to be on this call tonight. I want to encourage every guest who is on the call tonight that tonight is the best night of your life. It is the turning point of your life. Make the best out of it. Get started. We are here to support you. We will hold your hand. You will not be in this alone, but we'll do it together. You've realized that we've taken an hour or so. You can imagine in the normal life, you'll be now watching TV and doing all that. But if you're working, you can still work for your boss. Come in the evening, let's do the business. We also have an online platform that you can utilize to do your business on the move. As you move in traffic, when you are taking a lunch break, you can also work your business. So please turn to the person who invited you, ask them for the membership form or a link, an online link to get started, and do it. Tonight will be the best decision of your life. Thank you and God bless you. See you at the top.